What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'll be showing you 5 side hustles that you can start right now and start making some extra money on the side. And who knows, if you continue with these long enough, you might be able to turn them into a full-time hustle. These side hustles you can do at just about any age. Some may require a driver's license, but otherwise there's no real age restrictions on them whatsoever. And number 1 on my list, I have not seen any other YouTuber talk about so far. So without wasting any more time, let's jump right into it and let's get on to the first side hustle. Alrighty, so jumping into my Facebook, you can see a lot of plants. Now don't quit on me just yet. Plant reselling is incredibly profitable. I have a family member who sells plants on the side, makes a bunch of money, and it takes little to no effort to actually do and maintain. So the one I've searched up now is this philodendron, and you can see just this little tiny one here, $60 in a pot. If you're a little bit confused by the whole plant reselling process, let's jump over to the whiteboard Alex Becker style and I'll show you exactly how it's done. So here we have a plant that I've poorly drawn for you. You can then start taking cuttings from the plant like this leaf here, and you put that into a pot of its own, just like this, and over time, that plant will grow. Ooh, it's grown. And then from that cutting, you can take another cutting off, or you can take multiple cuttings off, and then distribute them to people for money. But bear in mind, you've only taken one cutting off of your main plant. So from your main plant, you've grown another plant which you've taken cuttings off and sold to people. So by its literal definition here, money is growing on trees. Now you might be thinking, oh, this might take a little while to set up because you got to plant it and you got to wait for it to grow. If you start planting things like these philodendrons, they actually grow incredibly quick. So my family member who has been selling these things, it probably has a 3-day turnover rate between actually planting it, getting it to the size where it's ready to be sold, which is incredibly fast. So he'll get anywhere from 2 to 3 clippings from a single plant, put it into a new pot, those will grow, sell those to a 50 to 100 bucks each. And they live in a small town with not many people, so the audience size or potential buyers is far, far lower. If you did this in a big metropolitan city, you'd have absolutely no problem selling any of these plants, especially if you do a little bit of research in your own area, find out what's in demand, maybe visit a nursery or talk to your grandma or something. You can get a wealth of information, learn how to propagate these plants. Who knows, you might strike lucky and have some really exotic plants in your backyard that you might not have ever thought about selling or taking cuttings off of growing, and you might be onto a gold mine. Alrighty, so let's not waste any more time and let's get right into product number 2. This is product number 2, it's furniture flipping. And I know you've seen furniture flipping before, but a lot of people go about it the wrong way. The best and easiest way to go about furniture flipping is to just go for the free stuff because it's instant profit. Now, maybe don't go for pianos because people literally just want pianos gone. They're too heavy, they take up too much space, and it costs more to get rid of them than what they're worth. So don't worry about pianos. But if you see here, there's an LG washer and dryer, 4 kilos. You could take that, clean it up, flip it 50 bucks. Easy. A really popular thing to do is coffee tables, things like this. If you find ones that you can't buy at your local Kmart or Walmart or anything, then you've struck gold. If you have a ute, you can come pick up all these pallets, take them to your house, then sell them for 5 bucks each. As you see here, I've just clicked on free stuff, and obviously everything in this section is free. There are a lot of couches for free. You know, if you have the time and patience, you could pick up one of these couches, give it a clean, flip it for like this giant L-shaped couch. You can probably flip that for 200 bucks. You just have to be patient and then take better product photos of it, put some cushions on it, make it look presentable, put it in a nice part of your house, and it'll be far, far easier to get a sale. As you see here, they've got like a disgusting sheet over it, or it's not put in a nice spot. They haven't got good photos of it. Presentation is everything. That's all it is. You could take a nice photo of a crappy couch, put the word vintage in front of it, and sell it for 100 bucks. That's all you need to do. Just presentation is everything with this one. So I recommend couches, coffee tables, washing machines, otherwise beds if you can get like clean mattresses, they're really good. Potentially office chairs, bar stools. Some bar stools aren't too bad. If you can get a couple of the same type, you can sell them as a set. If you're willing to have a bit of junk at your house for a little while, then that's fine. By all means, go for it. Also, Pokemon cards are all the hype right now. If people are giving away for free, you may as well take them because you never know. You just never know that you might have something good there. I highly recommend just sticking to the free stuff for the simple fact that you're not losing any money in the process. You're not taking the risk of buying any inventory or stock. All you have to do is go pick it up, take it home and try it, flip it for some dollars. It's pretty easy on Marketplace to just flip things for 50 bucks. Just bang, bang, bang. You could get $50 all day long for a lot of items. And if you sell a couple things within a week, there's your rent covered. You know, it's that simple. Out of all 5 of these things, I think furniture flipping is the easiest to start making a good profit on because all you have to do is pick up a bunch of free items and try to sell them for more. That simple. A lot of people on here want to get rid of it for free because they want it gone ASAP. They're not willing to hold it any longer. They have to move house, they have issues. It's their ex-husband's stuff they want to get rid of right now. Like, if you're willing to hold on to their junk for a little bit, you can probably sell it for a couple dollars if you market it correctly. Alrighty, let's jump right onto hustle number 3. And I talked about this in a previous video. It's selling digital downloads or like personalized digital items on Etsy. So this is very straightforward. They're very, very easy. I had a bloke commenting on my last Etsy video that I made saying that I was degrading people's work because I was saying it's easy to do or it's so simple or anyone can do it. So I thought, you know what, I better try it myself and make sure that I can do these things before I say they're easy. So what did I go do? I found 2 digital products. This is one of a song. It just spirals around it, so it looks like a record, and then a star constellation map. Both of these items are digital downloads. They don't take much work to do, and they are very easy. And I can say that because I went and did the both of them. So here's my star constellation chart. Let's flip back to this one. This took no time at all. I literally Googled how to make a star map, and a blog came up telling you exactly how to make it and make it look exactly like the one on any of these Etsy listings. These are super, super simple and super straightforward to do. Once you have this Photoshop template set up, all you have to do is just get a different star map for the day and time and the location, change the text, change the date, change the coordinates, and you're done. So if you have a bunch of these to do in one day, once you have set up this one Photoshop profile like this, you can easily make a bunch more. So there weren't many layers to it. There's the text, there's the dates, and there's the star map. And the star map is super easy to make. And same for this record. I thought, I may as well do that too while I've got time. I allocated an hour to do both of these things, and I did them both in like half an hour. Took no time at all. All I did, I got the pen tool, I made a spiral, then I got the text, I went and copied the lyrics of the song, pasted the lyrics in here, and there you go. And then I got a circle, and then another circle, and then a white circle, and I put the text there. Wizardry, I know. It takes you no time at all. If it was hard, they'd charge so much more money to do. I promise you that. It's $25, 316 sales. This is definitely a side hustle you can do right now. It's not that hard. The hardest part would be actually getting the sales in an Etsy store, but with good SEO, you can make it happen. By the way, this is the site I use to actually get the star map. It's called Sky Above. I just found it on a link on some random blog, and if you really want, I'll make a video tutorial showing you exactly how you can make these constellation maps and then make your own Etsy store selling them. I think that'd be a pretty good video idea, so like and subscribe and comment if you want to see one of those. If you have Google and you have Photoshop or GIMP, you can easily do this. I guarantee that. Alrighty, this is hustle number 4. This one is actually pretty good because I've already paid someone to do this hustle for me previously. In another video, I paid someone on Fiverr to make a dropshipping store for me, a one product dropshipping store. The store turned out pretty fantastic. I actually got this guy right here. It was Moist54. I got just the basic package from him, and the store turned out incredible. And even though it was a 3-day turnaround for the product, I dare say he probably has multiple things coming through at the exact same time. All he really had to do was just log into my Shopify store once I gave him the details, and then just make a custom store. He used gem pages to make a nice landing page, and once he'd made a couple of these stores, it's a very straightforward bread and butter process to recreate them in different niches with different products. So it was super easy for him to do. He made a really great store, and I dare say he didn't actually put that much time into it because he's so proficient at what he does already. The turnaround time would be so fast. I'll actually Google the store right now for you to show you what it was. This is it. This is a store he made for me. I paid like $100 for it in total. It's a fairly basic landing page, but it's clear, concise, to the point. It's got nice call to actions. Once you've made a bunch of these stores, it won't take you too long to make more. I imagine this didn't take him very long at all, and he made $100 from me. So if you do a couple of those in a week, that's a really good side hustle. So it was this guy right here, Moist54. If you want to recreate this thing, I recommend going into Fiverr, checking out his profile, seeing exactly how he set it up. And he has had 369 5-star reviews. So I imagine that he's probably had 5 times the amount of services, all paying at least a minimum of 67 Australian dollars. That's a pretty profitable side hustle if you ask me, so let's jump right onto the 5th and final side hustle for today. This is in a lot of videos already. Redbubble isn't new by any means, but the whole idea of Redbubble is that you can just make a piece of artwork, upload it, and then it can be printed on anything, on any t-shirt, water bottle, sticker, mug, hat, jumper, anything. And you don't have to pay for anything. You just get a slice of the profit because they use your design. Even though the slice is very small, if you make a huge amount of sales, that's still not a bad amount of money. Plus, you can make a huge amount of designs, and then your likelihood of getting those sales just increases. And you aren't limited to just Redbubble. You can use Teespring as well. There's a bunch of other websites that do the exact same thing. There we go, that does it for all the 5 side hustles for today. I have some extra ones that I was going to throw in, but they were limited to what type of vehicle you have and things like that. I'll be making more videos where I break down these side hustles, and I'll be doing one for each video, like furniture flipping, plant reselling. If you want to see these, hit like and subscribe. That way you don't miss out on these. Otherwise, that's it for today. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video.